If I may say, that's a very customary thing that we do in Africa and Kenya and Sudan. So I bring you greetings from Sudan, from Stephen Reach, who is our director there in Empowering Lives Sudan, and also from the directors there in Kenya. You probably, with all the news in Kenya, or what's going on there, you probably have a little bit of concern. So let me just let you know that our people there and our ministry there is safe. The people are safe, but there is some unrest. There is prayer needed for the needs. There's been some emergency things that have come up, some additional people we're caring for and stuff. So keep that in prayer as you hear things on the news about Kenya or as you read anything. Donna Rogers just recently came back from Africa, had some time with Stephen Reach, and I've got some pictures that I want to show you just from that time that he had with Stephen. And I'll just point that out. No, I went too far, but so we're at this one. Well, there's a bunch of kids there that we are caring for. As you know, the efforts that you've done, the money that you've raised, the prayers that you've done. This training center here is caring for what was first about 125 children. It's now about 250 children are in school now between the ages of 5 and 15. Isn't that excellent? That's just great. And look at this smile. Look at this bright smile, and there's more. I mean, look at this bright smile. This is what these kids, there's a hope in their hearts now. When you look at their faces, you see something that wasn't there just a couple of years ago. It wasn't there. These smiles like this weren't there. This fun and this laughter wasn't there. When we were there, I remember Kevin and myself, we talked with these orphans that their story is tragic. It took us forever to just get them to smile so we could take a picture of a smile on their face. They just held this face of a bit lip. But now they are smiling, they're in much joy. Stephen Reach has told me recently that he's in Kenya right now, and he's awaiting for peace to load a lorry to go back to Sudan with supplies and rebar and concrete, cement, rocks, things that are needed to move the training center forward into its next mission. Because this year, we have 3 pastors training that are set in place. We have, Stephen says there's about 30 or 40 pastors that are looking to come, and that is going to spread. And so there's going to be 3 trainings where we're going to take the time to encourage the leaders of this area to do something different in their region. So my appeal this morning is very simple. These kids, as you can see, he's holding a thing for his school that says Empowering Lives on the front of it. These children that you're seeing in all these pictures, maybe you can't financially support one yourself, but maybe you know somebody. But I know that there's something we all can do. We always can take a moment and pray for the finances, because that's one of the struggles is that we have is supporting these kids and feeding them this daily lunch program. And so I would ask for your prayers in that regard. I would also ask for your prayers for peace in Kenya, that you would take a moment maybe as you think about Africa, that you would pray for that peace, because unknown to you maybe is that Kenya is the hub for Sudan. That Sudan gets its gas from Kenya. We get our supplies to build things in the training center from Kenya. And with this unrest, we can't travel trucks. We can't take the risk to put $5,000 or $10,000 worth of supplies on a truck and try to drive 7 days, that somebody will steal that. And so we can't move forward in some of those ways. And then, as you've seen these pictures of these little kids, they're the little lambs. As we just read from John, Jesus was a lamb of God. These are also the little lambs of God. And so maybe you might lift them up in prayer, and that you would just, from your heart, as you think about Sudan and Kenya, that you would do that. And so if you want some more information, I have an update out on the table that you can take home with you, or you can speak to me and grab one of my business cards. Or if you know somebody that you think might be interested in supporting what your efforts are, and you think they might benefit from talking to me, then please, prayerfully commit that to God, and then come forward and let me know. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.